All right, just bring your hands together in front of the heart. And exhale. And take a deep breath in. And then gently release the breath. When you get to the bottom of that exhale, draw the navel in toward the spine, squeeze out a little bit more air. And then take a deeper breath in. Again, gently release the breath. And give it even a little bit more help this time. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Envision your lungs collapsing down to their complete exhalation. And then take that deep breath in. We use this breath to chant the mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Let your hands and arms relax. Feel the vibration moving throughout the whole body. Go ahead and release the breath. Let's play a little with the parts of this mantra. It's that first syllable, Om. Some teachers say to place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Some teachers say place the tongue upside down on the roof of the mouth. And some teachers say place the tongue as far back on the roof of the mouth as you can. We're making that O-N-G sound. So whichever one of those descriptors feels like one you want to try, go ahead and just make that sound. Just take a deep breath in. Om. And just feel, like tune into where you feel that vibration. What part of you is vibrating more than any other? Om. Om. And after you do it 3 or 4 times, how does that area that's vibrating feel? And is there any other area where you feel something? Like, for example, I'll share that from the middle of my forehead down to my front teeth. It just feels open. And there's somewhere in the middle of my head, maybe the middle of my brain, that feels just soft, maybe activated. We'll play a little with that next syllable, Namo. So to make that N sound, the tip of the tongue's at the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. And then the M sound is just with the lips together. So just take a deep breath in and just go through this one syllable and see where you feel that vibration. Namo. 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 It's hard to say if what I'm feeling now is just that syllable or it's an accumulation of the last syllable and then this one coming after it. Because that general area that feels like it's vibrating or being activated is bigger. Maybe more intense is another word I could use to describe it. So then we'll play with this next syllable, Guru. So that one's pretty easy for the English speaking mouth to make. So we'll just take a deep breath in and just try reciting this one 3 times. Guru. 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 Just tune into that sense of where are you feeling it? Then we'll play with the next syllable, D-E-V, Dev. So just take a deep breath in. We'll recite this 3 times. Dev. 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 Just notice that sensation that you're feeling. Where is it? What's the intensity like? How do you feel? The you that's in here, how do you feel? And then we'll bring in that other syllable we were playing with before, Namo, N-A-M-O. We'll recite this 3 times. Namo. 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 Just take a brief moment to be with that sensation. Now we'll do the first part of the mantra, Om Namo. We'll just chant that 3 times. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Om Namo. Om Namo. Om Namo. And then we'll bring the last 3. The next 3. Guru Dev. We'll chant that 3 times. Just take a deep breath in. Guru Dev. Guru Dev. Guru Dev. And just notice where you're feeling that. And now we'll put that whole thing together again. Since we picked all the parts out, we'll put it all back together. So you're welcome to bring your hands back in front of your heart. Just exhale and take one deep breath in. Om Namo Buddhaye Namo. Om Namo Buddhaye Namo. Om Namo Buddhaye Namo. Take a deep breath in. Allow your palms to separate. Gently hold the breath. Relax your arms, shoulders, hands. What's the sensation like now that you're feeling? And just move into a gentle spinal rotation. Moving in a clockwise direction. You can pair the breath with this movement in a number of ways. You can inhale around the front of the circle, exhale around the back. Inhale around the right side of the circle, exhale around the left. Or you can try inhaling for one full rotation, exhaling for one full rotation. The next time that you come around the front of this circle, go ahead and reverse direction, moving counterclockwise. Allow your breathing pairing to just be the mirror image. And allow yourself to come into stillness. Take a moment to accentuate that forward curve of the lower spine, the low back. And let your chest and heart area open up a little more. Let your shoulders drop down. Imagine your shoulder blades relaxing, dropping toward the floor. And envision for just a moment that your breath is flowing in to your heart space. Now interlace your fingers and extend your arms forward, palms facing out, and bring them up and overhead. There's a lot of cracking and popping going on here. So we're going to exhale and lean to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. See if you can find a place in this movement for a silent recitation of that mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Allow yourself to come into stillness. Go ahead and release the fingers from one another. Let your arms relax. Just notice the sensation in the body. There may be something new to notice in the shoulders, the arms, the chest or upper back. Just bring the fingertips to the front of the shoulders, the thumbs on the top or near the back of the shoulders. We're going to do a gentle twist. We'll inhale as we twist left and exhale as we twist right. And allow yourself to slow down, come into stillness, release the hands, and then place the right hand on the left shoulder, left hand on the right shoulder. And just offer yourself a gentle embrace. So if you're bringing stillness to the body on the outside, but if you can, visualize the spine twisting back and forth while the body is completely still. If you can visualize the last kriya of that spinal twist with your arms in a different position than they are now, go ahead and play with that image, that envisioning of the movement happening inside. See if you can hear or feel the breath from that movement. Inhaling left twist, exhaling right twist. Even though your breathing rhythm now is different, see if you can feel both at once. Now place yourself back in that posture with the fingertips touching the front of the shoulders and the thumb touching the top or back. And we'll inhale as we twist right and exhale as we twist left. And allow yourself to slow down, come into stillness. Place your left hand on your right shoulder, right hand on your left shoulder. Enter into that gentle embrace with yourself. And see again if you can feel the stillness of your body and envision the spinal twist of the Kriya, twisting left and right, right and left. And you feel the energy of the spinal twist while your body is in complete stillness. And see if you can also feel and or hear the breath from the Kriya. Inhaling as you twist right, exhaling as you twist left. Can you hear and or feel that breath with the movement of the spine while you are breathing at a different pace, sitting in stillness? And gently release your shoulders. We'll move into the white lotus kriya just to stretch our legs. So you're going to sit with your heels out in front of you, knees are bent, feet are, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet apart. You're just supporting yourself with your palms on the floor behind you. You're going to exhale, drop your legs to the right. Inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. And just keep moving through this gentle pairing of breath. Dropping the legs from side to side. And bring yourself into a butterfly posture. With the soles of your feet pressed together. And just gently grasp your feet. And just lean from side to side to get a nice comfortable seat. And then use your arms to pull you forward a little bit. And get a nice stretch in the spine. Imagine lengthening the spinal column, creating just a tiny bit of space between each vertebra. Just enjoy a few nice deep breaths here. Gently bring yourself up, move back into a comfortable seated posture. You could be sitting back on your heels, or if you like, cross-legged posture. So there's this mantra that I've been meaning to share in the context of a yoga class for, I don't know, a year. It is a beautiful place to go next after you've done the Guru mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. It's about that idea of the teacher, whether it's the inner teacher, the outer teacher, and the wisdom that can drop in on us from somewhere else from time to time. The word guru translates as from darkness to light. So it's that aspect of us that can bring us there. It's that aspect of someone else that can help us get there. And there's a mantra that goes Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya, TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. And it's like little variations on that idea of moving from darkness into light. The first line is moving from the unreal to the real. I've seen it translated as from ignorance to knowledge, but it's, it's not quite that. Like when we think we know, then we stop, right? So telling the difference between what is one unreal and real, a little different. The second line is from darkness into light, and the third line is from death into immortality. So we're asking to be moved from, we'll call it the physical plane, more to that truer essence of who we are. So I thought it might be fun to try and teach this. How do you guys feel about it? So we'll work with it in little parts, and then we'll just build on it. So this first line, we say the sound Om, and then Asatoma. So it's AS, ATOMA. So just try that out. Om Asatoma. And then comes the fun part. Sat, S-A-T, Gamaya, G-A-M-A-Y-A. It's all phonetic spelling of Sanskrit, so we can do whatever we want here. So we'll try that second part. Sat Gamaya. So let's see if we can put the first part and the second part together. First part, Om Asatoma. Second part, Sat Gamaya. And we'll try it all together. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya. How's that feel? Nice? We'll try the second line. The first part of the second line is TamaSoma, TOMASOMA. Let's try it out. TamaSoma. We'll try one more time. TamaSoma. And then the last part, Jyotir. It's JYOTIR. So Jyoti is the Sanskrit word for light. So it's the Y is just like a little in there. So let's try it out. Jyotir. How's that feel? And then the last part of that second line is Gamaya. So we'll try putting the light part together with Gamaya. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Jyotir Gamaya. So then we'll try the whole thing. So we got the first part. TamaSoma. Second part. Jyotir Gamaya. And try one more time. First part. TamaSoma. Jyotir Gamaya. Let's make things real trippy, and we'll go back to the first one. So the first part of the first line, Om Asatoma. Second part, Sat Gamaya. So we'll do the whole thing. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya. And we'll do the first part of the second line. TamaSoma. Second part. Jyotir Gamaya. And we'll try the whole second line together. TamaSoma. Jyotir Gamaya. How's it feel? Manageable? Let's try putting the first line and the second line together. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya. Second line. TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya. How's that feel? Okay? We'll try this third line. It's funny because I can't go to the third line. I have to like say the whole thing to myself real fast before I can get there. The first part of the third line, Mrityorma, Mrytyor, Mrityorma. So it's mature. Gosh, that's tough. Mrityor, Mrityorma. So that first part of the third line is Mrityorma. Go ahead and try it out. We'll do that one more time. Mrityorma. And the last part of that third line, Amritam. Gamaya. So that Amritam, A-M-R-I, Amritam, A-M-R-I-T-A-M, Amritam, Gamaya, G-A-M-A-Y-A. So we'll try just that second part of the third line. Amritam Gamaya. Try that one more time. Amritam Gamaya. Let's try putting the first part and the second part together. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Let's try one more time. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. All right, now it's going to get really trippy. All three lines. So we'll go back to that first line, just a quick review. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya. Second line. TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya. Third line. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. So we've just said, lead me from the unreal to the real. Lead me from darkness into light. Lead me from death into immortality. And once you've received all that, then the only thing to do is to recite the fourth line, which is Om Shanti, 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 which is peace. So why don't we try it? All four lines. So you're welcome to just follow along. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So if you're doing, say you want to do a Japamala 108 times, right? Because you've just learned it, why not? You would leave out that fourth line until the very end. So you just go through the first three lines over and over. But I think it would be fun to recite the three lines and go through that three times and then end with Shanti. And then just check in and see how you're feeling. And try to feel into or imagine what it might feel like after doing it 11 times, 22 times, 108 times. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya TamaSoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tell them what they've won, Johnny. Lifetime supply of peace. It takes a while, like there are stages of learning a mantra. So like the introduction to it where you learn all the words so that it's familiar, right? And then that second part is getting to the place where you know all the words and you can make it through like without looking at, your notes. And that third part is where it's just kind of in here, like it becomes part of your brain, and it can just come out at any time, and it's whole and it's all together, and you remember it. And that's a pretty fun place to be, in my opinion.